The flies are back. The butterflies have returned. Diddy papa, diddy papa, diddy papa, diddy papa. I will speak to my people. Let me speaketh to my people. Not ready to go. I'm not ready to go. Oops, I'm ready to go. Diddy papa, diddy papa, diddy papa, diddy papa. I'm just gonna experiment here for a minute as we get ready. Oh yeah, OJ. Can I call you OJ? I want to start experimenting and having you guys like coming on video if you want to. Yeah, you too, little girl. What's up, Morningstar? Diddy papa, diddy papa, diddy papa, diddy papa. There's this guy. What's his name? AAB Sports. All right, I'm just getting ready. OJ, like orange juice. Hmm. Okay. I could do a lot here. Media slot. Oh man, there's so much I could do. So if I'm doing this. Oh wow, that's so cool. You do like don't call it a comeback. Update layout. Yeah, man. If any of you guys want to be on the show, um, let me know. You be with the butterflies. Let me see this one. Can I share? I want to get like really fast with like. Oh, I'm gonna get a copyright strike. Maybe I won't do that. How do I change? Yeah, we're not even ready to go yet. It's 6 minutes early. Uh, oh, how do the lyrics go? We need someone else to take it. I could do the chorus. Uh, oh, I don't want to mess it up. Titty Papa. I could do the Titty Papa song. That's nice, like this one. All right, let me. Somebody take over the song. Okay, the first game we're gonna play is it Australia? Let me put this in here. Uno, numero uno. These are Kahoot games. Yes. Everyone calls me Stephen Fleming, but I'm like way better looking than him. I guess we have a body double. We have to do that. We have to make that thing, Stephen Fleming. He's got really bushy eyebrows. All right, we got to do a body double. This has got to be a thing on the show. All right, I'll put it here. Stephen Fleming and some dumb American web and I wonder if they'll let me take my picture. I'm gonna take a picture right now. Okay. Oops. Oh, don't do that one. This one. Both. Is it? There we go. How do I share quickly? Oh, I feel like an old man sometimes. My face is a bit chubbier. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Mr. Dibbly Dobbly. Ow! I don't check my Instagram. Um, okay, how do I do this? Dobblypodcast. Yep, my daughter knows it. She watches it because I watch that podcast all the time. I am horrible at I think that works. We're not going to get started. If you want to just take a minute or so, we're not going to get started until like 10:40, kind of letting people trickle in here. So we got 3 Kahoot games that I made today. Is it Australia? Because let's be honest, everyone's talking about Australia. I know CSK. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Is it Australia? Who dis and cricket geography? I think I made 3 really good quizzes based on my strengths. It's really hard. I was doing Is it Australia? I was looking up really interesting facts, and it just takes a long time when you don't know the player's name. You can't like put in a fake answer immediately. Like you have to put 1 real answer and 3 fake ones, and it just took forever. So I got Kahoot. But he says, wear a China Super Kings jersey during IPL and go to the China Super Kings dugout, Joey. They won't tell the difference at first. Oh, for Stephen Fleming. Thanks. Let's do a body double. Let me know if that works. I'm going to check my let me let's see. So we're still waiting for people to come in. Is it a body double? I don't know. I have a rounder face. You're right. I've been taking a medication that makes my face really round, and I stopped taking it recently. So hopefully that'll you can tell I have some issues. Have some issues. Okay, we're gonna share the we're gonna share this screen. Again, everybody's head. That reminds me of Beavis and Butthead. This is the first game. Is it Australia? Oh, there he is. Oh, hey, Jack. How you doing?
I'm well. Thanks for having me. Great to
Oh,
be
yeah,
here.
of course. Wow. Thanks for being here. Yeah,
No worries.
yeah. We
Looking
have
forward to it.
yeah, yeah. Oh, it's great having you here. Yeah. Join the Discord, guys, for sure. We started the Discord. I don't know what Discord is, but it seems really cool.
It's gamers. Gamers use that to talk to each other. That's what it is. Discord.
Oh, yeah. Can you close the door? To do it. For me, it's a day off today in the United States. It's President's Day. So usually I'm at work at this time, but it seemed like the best time to do one of these. So yeah, and I think Rooftop is coming. Yeah. So we got people from all over the world here. We kind of tough. Yeah, here's the Kahoot. You're gonna go to Kahoot.it. Make it. You're gonna go to this pin 2689655. It's harsh already there. Oh, I could put two banners. Oh yes, this should be. I was making this, and basically they're like really good statistics or really bad statistics, and you just have to guess. Is it Australia? Because they're notorious for winning everything. So
Yes,
this will
yes,
be
we
fun.
are.
This will be a fun warm up for you guys, and I know usually the stream kind of gets going as we get later into it, so this will be a good like just 11 point quiz.
Sounds good.
Okay, here we go. And also, I could put show questions and answers in the thing. Okay, cool. We have Asit, OJ, Sudeep, Avaro, Harsh. Let's see here. This is gonna be the best live stream ever. Oh, thanks, man. Where's Utsov? He's not coming to reclaim his stream. His record. I don't know. We should just get started with this one in 1 minute, like 60 seconds. We'll just get this one out of the way because this is like the least of. Okay, and then always people hit on at the last minute. I have receipts for this too. So I checked the statistics because I don't know these statistics. I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Yeah. So you did a bit of fact checking.
Yes. Right. Sometimes I feel bad. So like I don't know.
I'm sure we'll be all right.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry too much. But yeah, it's always good to test your knowledge when it comes to cricket.
Jack, did you make contact with Gerard Erasmus? Maybe.
No, we didn't. We contacted some other people, and we're in the process of interviewing those people that are contacted. So we may do that down the track in due time. So, bear with us. We'll give it a go. Can't guarantee anything, but we'll definitely reach out.
I have a question That phrase Sudeep, that phrase to carry your bat, if you're the second batter, does that still count as carrying your bat if you don't get out the whole test match?
Yes, it's basically if you're opening the innings. So if you're an opener, so it doesn't matter if you're bat at the number 1 or number 2. If you're an opener and all the wickets are fallen and you're still the last one standing, not out, then you've carried your bat. So it's one of the openers. So,
I was looking up statistics actually, and it said opener, third batsman, fourth batsman. So it didn't make a distinction between 1 and 2 because it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same, really.
I did see actually watch all the highlights. It took like 2 hours to watch the highlights for India versus England. Which is crazy. Highlights.
Yeah.
It's like the length of a full game. I really enjoyed it. Yes, President's Day in the United States. So it's George Washington's birthday, and then there's no school. All the kids are home. Nobody really cares about President's Day. They just care that it's a day off. It's not like Martin Luther King where we kind of like talk about the day and like how it's important to us. President's Day is just completely just a day off. Yes. Got lots of new podcasts out, so check out his channel. I'll just put it in the link here.
Yes, thank you. Glad that you enjoyed the podcast.
Oh yeah, did you hear my daughter in the background? She always hears me listening to the podcast, so she's like, "This is the Doubly podcast." So, and she really liked your accent. So,
thank you.
Yeah. Okay, he says I'll be coming in 5 minutes, and it's been 5 minutes. You're talking to an American in terms of time here. Okay, we'll wait one more minute. Okay, this is just a warm up anyway, so let's just go with it here. Okay, here we go. Is it Australia? These are yes or no questions about Australia. Is it Australia? This country's cricket team literally ruins everything. Is it Australia? This doesn't count for any points. Don't worry. Just to get you warmed up here. Okay, good. No points there. Okay. This country holds a record for most T26s in an innings. Is it Australia?
Interesting question.
Oh, it is not Australia. That goes to Nepal. Had a 26 in an innings versus Mongolia. So that's that. Oh, thanks, Chad. Thanks for having me, being on. OJ is in the lead. Okay, cool. This cricketer holds the record for most T24s in an innings. Is he from Australia? Yes. Can you guess who it is?
Well, I should know. It's either going to be David Warner, Aaron Finch, or Glenn Maxwell, one of those three.
Maxwell, yeah, Glenn Maxwell. He has 22 fours. He's not even human. He's insane.
He is.
He's win everything. Ugh. Okay. England holds the record for highest test match margin of victory against this country. Is it Australia? Chad, you getting on this, man? My daughters are 12 and 8. Yes, it is Australia. So England beat Australia 903 for 7. They won by an innings and 579 runs. So that's a test match record.
Yep, they did.
Yeah, it's crazy. Wow, you're pretty good. Okay. AJ, Dibbly Dobbly, and Averill. All right, nice. This country holds the record for most consecutive test wins in a row at 16. Is it Australia? I feel like this one is easy. Yes, It is Australia. Yes, and yep, they hold it 2 times. Once in 2 times. So you know exactly the record. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need to bring receipts on that one because that one's like common knowledge.
Everyone knows that. They did it twice. Steve Waugh and Ricky Ponting led them to 16 wins in a row.
You guys are dominant. So dominant. Sri Lanka holds the test match record for most runs in an innings with another country. Is it Australia? These are just random pictures I got. It takes a long time to...
Yes, I can imagine.
Yes, killer, I can. Oh! Okay, there he is. There's the boss man.
I'm so sorry.
I was waiting and I was like,
I'm so
he owes
sorry.
me an apology. Somebody owes me an apology for this. Yes, it is not Australia. It is
Wait,
Sri
I'll
Lanka
join.
versus India. Sri Lanka versus India. They scored 952 runs. So Dibbly Doe's got a streak. Watch out.
Can you hear me?
Yes, boss. Yep. New Zealand holds a test match record for fewest runs in an innings. I am Ian. This is just a warm up. Let me go into my YouTubes. I can't do that right now, but let me do it. No, it is England. New Zealand holds the test match record for fewest runs in an innings with England. Yes. So it is not. Oh man. Kind of have to win this for his country here.
Yeah, well, I sort of have to, really.
Yes. This country has won every single indoor cricket World Cup, both male and female categories. Is it Australia? That's indoor cricket. They have an indoor cricket World Cup. I feel like I would love indoor cricket.
Yeah, it's not bad, indoor cricket. It's not bad. I've played it.
Oh, yeah. I'm dying to play cricket. I'm dying. Yes. Yes, Australia's won every single one. And
I think the time is too long.
You say what? It's too long? The time is too long? Oh, it's his internet. Yes, Australia's won every single.
The duration.
Oh, the duration is too long. Oh, okay, yeah. I do agree. But on the next ones, it'll be needed. This player holds an ODI record for most run in an innings in an opener. Is the Australian? As an opener. No, that is Sachin Tendulkar from India. Yes. Okay. It's close. Close. Multi-select. This player ruined what would have been the greatest underdog win, a World Cup win ever by Australia. Is he
Yeah.
Australian? Got a little banter here. A little banter. Yes, it's Glenn Maxwell. Oh, I remember watching that game live, and it was 100% win probability for Afghanistan, and it slowly trickled down. This cricketer holds the record for highest career batting average in Test matches. Is he Australian? In Test matches. Yes. Do you know who that is?
It's obvious. It's pretty obvious. It's Don Bradman.
Yeah, Don Bradman. Yep. For sure, Don Bradman, the best ever. So great. Awesome. Asit is in third. Second place is OJ. And first place is, of course, Mr. Dibbly Dobbly himself. Awesome.
Well,
Okay, I'm going to do a new one here. I got to record this real quick. Kahoot
Congratulations.
winners.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Well, I had to win that one because I am from Australia. So, yeah, good to be on top.
Yeah. Hope you don't mind the banter there. Not to get carried away. This next one is called Who Dis? And so basically it's a picture and it slowly trickles away. And I desperately need a new microphone. Picture and it slowly trickles away, and you have to guess who dis. So let me share that. I get carried away on the banter, so let me know if I'm. All right. You guys know this guy? I guess people will.
Man, I can't.
Gun.
Like my internet is so shitty right now. I cannot even speak. Like I don't know how much delay this video this audio will be to you.
Yeah. You keep saying stuff and I like respond to you and you don't talk. And I'm like, oh, did I say something wrong or something? What did I do? I like this quiz because you have to guess who the person is. It's a little different. Yeah, OJ, I kind of expect better from you. Stop making excuses. Start winning these quizzes. You get my American sense of humor. Okay. He kept saying "Diddy Papa, Diddy Papa." What does that mean? I thought that was really funny. All right. Oh, speaking of which, we'll wait a couple minutes to get this started here. Did you guys watch any of the India versus England test match from yesterday or the day before, depending on which day I'm talking
I
about?
watched a bit of it.
Yeah.
Pretty convincing victory by India. England only got themselves to blame at the end of the day with their performance, which has created a lot of discussion.
Yes, about
That's just the way they go. That's just the way they play. So
Bazball. Yeah, I think I have a. Do you think that's the end of Bazball? As we know it?
I wouldn't say it's the end of it. They'll keep playing the way that they're chosen to play, but I think many people would say do it in a more smart manner.
Yeah, I saw some
right.
shots that
Mm.
were just like negligent. They just looked
Yes,
really
especially the
silly.
Joe Root one. Yes.
Yeah, the Joe Root one. Yeah. See, I needed to take notes. Baseball didn't. I love baseball though. That's a problem.
When it comes off, it's good, but when it goes bad like this, it's pretty
It's
bad.
Yeah.
So,
When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad.
yes, and that they won't change their approach at all, but a lot of people will voice their displeasure, especially if they're England fans.
Yeah.
But you've got to do the basics well, and you just got to do that in Test cricket. They seem to play in one gear. You can't do that. You've got to go through different gears in Test cricket. Everyone knows that.
Right.
So they didn't quite do that, and that's why they lost the way they did. So they're their own worst enemy, England, if we're honest.
Yeah.
But they're more than capable of winning Test matches. It's just do the basics well enough, mix it in with a little bit of aggressive approach and positive intent, and you more than guaranteed to win a Test match or two. So,
right, yeah. Like I said, thank you, Utaf. Yeah, I just saw some of them, and they were just like really, really poor shots. Yeah, the one from Joe Root, especially.
Can you hear me now? I might have done something to my internet.
I hear you every
Can you
time.
hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so I had a question for Jack.
of course.
Joey, if
Get the expert on.
Joey, if you take the comment right now, then we cannot see Jack.
I know. That's why I was just mixing it. Yeah. Yep. I was just thinking the same.
Now? That's better.
Yeah. Maybe that's better. I can switch you guys. Okay, I'll block myself.
There we go.
Actually, yeah. There we go. No one wants to look at me anyway. Favorite.
Okay, Jack. My question was, whenever you get hungry, like, have you ever went to Hungry Jack's when you were hungry?
I've had Hungry Jacks before. I haven't been there since for a while, but yeah, I've had it once or
You haven't
twice.
been hungry in a while.
I love it.
Yeah, that's
I love it. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else trying to get in here? Text in the comment. I have 10 people in. 10 people. Bad job. I thought that was good. It was so bad. It was good. Okay. Come on, you have to have a little bit of banter here. That's one thing I could do good. All right, we have 11 people. Okay, Sabir Khan is joining. Khan sounds like Ali Khan, one of the greatest Americans of all time. Cricketer.
My shitty internet, I think this is the best joke I could come up with.
Hey man, we gotta start somewhere. We gotta start somewhere. He's the king of Kahoot. Yes.
yeah.
I'm the king of shit talk. Okay. If you listen to, I don't know if you guys listen to some American sports talk shows, but they can be really like harsh and really just like I don't know. They're fun to watch sometimes.
Yeah, so they do things a bit different over there.
Oh yeah. So try to bring a little bit of that, but also not change the game of cricket because I do love how respectful and organized it is.
Yep.
I would hate to be that American who comes into the game and brings all those bad American tropes with him, but maybe just a tiny bit. Okay, 11 people, speak now. We're going to play a game of Who Dis. AJ says start the game. pronounce my Dutch uncle's name. Oh, I'm not even going there. Sajid, you're not Dutch, are you? Okay, someone else just joined. Yeah, I did see the Netherlands Namibia game. I'm so confused. I have something about that that we can share later. That went full circle. I haven't been able to watch the games so easily. Okay, 11 people now. It was 12. 60 seconds. 60 seconds. This is going to be different. This quiz is going to be different than anything you've ever seen. I really like it. I can do better. And then the next quiz, too, is going to be totally different. I can do better than Ufsas when you are hungry ever. Okay, let me guess. You are always hungry because we're Indian. Your aunt is married to a Dutch person. Okay, we have 12 people. I'm going to start in 10 seconds. Right? If you want to join, let me know. This is going to be really good. Diddy papa, diddy papa, diddy papa. Okay, we are starting. Who this? That's my question. Who this? Quick. Oh, come on. If you don't know
This
it
is a
now.
great format.
Yeah, this one's the longest one. They're not going to be this easy or long. One more person. Come on. Don't make us go to 25 seconds. So basically, you'll have a picture and it will slowly. I'm afraid if I skip it, it's going to invalidate all your scores. Whatever. 11 people got it right. How do you not know that? Goes by speed. So everyone should be pretty similar. Here's my next question. The next question is, who dis? With that. That's my guy. That's my guy. Big boss man to lead. Yes, one of my favorite players from the Netherlands. That's who he is. Okay, OJ in the lead. It's good you stopped making excuses and started playing. Yeah, boss man to lead's the best. Who dis? Who dis one? It's from Ireland. Another one of my favorite cricketers. Big guy. Yes, it is Andrew Sterling. Or Paul Sterling. What am I talking about? I'm all flustered. Okay, Utsop is in his rightful place in first place here. I think everyone's pretty much even right now. Here's my next question. Who dis? Oh. You should know this right away. Yes, Hasaranga. I got different ones, not just people, but that's the majority of it. Okay. What does this do? Oh, cool. So far, it's been the same question. Who dis? Who dis? Rohit Sharma, Mohan Ali Khan, or Babar Azam? I'll give you a hint. He's one of the great Greatest Americans of all time. I shouldn't be on mute now. Am I still on mute?
No, you're not.
Okay. Yep. Ali Khan. God, can't wait for him to play in the World Cup. The faster you answer, the better. 4 players have an answer streak of 4. Wow. Okay, here's my next question. Who this? Come on, I had to include this guy in. The greatest cricketer of all time. Wow, that was fast. Sir Donald Bradman.
Whoever is watching, do like, share, and subscribe. 17 people are watching. Everyone should like the stream.
Like it.
Absolutely.
Okay, and check out Utsaf Chandak's channel and dobblypodcast. I watch both of those religiously. Here's a different question. Who day? This is a YouTuber. Oh, it's gonna be tough for some people. Easier for others. This is another one, a YouTuber I watch all the time. I guess you could say I watch them daily. Yes. Daily Cricket. Check out their channel. They do Associates Cricket. Really good channel. I have to put on subtitles. Okay, here's the next one. Who is this? This guy who tortures me. Of course. It's fast. Oh my gosh. I need to put more difficult ones in, which I did. Which I did. This is a team. What team is this? Shows right away. All cricket team. Nice. Utsaf. Can someone beat Utsaf? So you've got more difficult ones. Red jersey. Yep. One of the players I knew about first when I started watching cricket, it was Sam Curran. He was in the IPL. This guy's cool. I think he has a brother too, the same last name.
Yeah, Tom Curran.
Tom Curran, yeah. What competition is this? I spelled what wrong? W-A-T. Yes, the Abu Dhabi T10. Do you guys ever watch the Abu Dhabi T10 off chance?
I've seen bits of it. I haven't watched it fully. Just every now and again.
Yeah. Kind of silly. There are 21 questions total. Ooh, Sudeep's in front. Is it okay if I add you, Utsaf, or?
Yeah, my internet is garbage, so I guess whatever I'm saying, you will not be able to hear. So I've kept myself on mute.
Oh, okay, boss. Shikadawan. I love it. I love Shikadawan. Okay. Kind of a lot of these. What team is this? As fast as you can. Catch me. Oh, it was Canada, not Hong Kong. We're talking about that on which show? Nishankar TV, how it had like different jerseys. Yeah. Something in the way says, Dibbly Doubly, as an Aussie, if you are the owner of Kolkata Knight Riders, will you buy Stark for that much money?
Yeah, he went for a lot, didn't he? I don't know. Depends how much you badly want him as an IPL franchise, but yeah, he's a good bowler, Stark. He always has been for many years. So if that's the amount of money they were willing to buy him, so be it. So probably yes. So definitely a good PD for Stark.
Yeah. Well deserved too. Totally. They looked like umpires in that jersey. Oh, and the Canada one? That's my second team, by the way. Where this? What stadium is this? Yeah, you are, Takla. We expected better. We expected better from you, Takla, and you disappointed us. I'm joking, by the way. I need to go here before I die. And also the MCG. Lords, yeah. Hagley Oval is in New Zealand, and Narendra Modi Stadium is in India, of course.
Yep.
What this team? I was making this late at night. I was really tired, so I ran out of ideas. Okay. Donald Trump Stadium. Oh. Wow, that was insane fast. Pune Warriors, India. Yeah. I'm always interested in those non-existent teams.
Yeah.
Too deep. Okay, just 5 more questions or something. 16. After this one. I love this guy. His voice puts me at ease. He seems like he's on every cricket broadcast I watch. Like he's there. Like Ian Bishop. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Obviously.
Yes. Yeah. Ian Bishop. Yeah, he's not a bad commentator.
Oh yeah.
Ian quick
Bishop.
bowler from the West Indies back in the day.
Yeah, I think he's from Trinidad and Tobago, but his accent is just very distinctive. But the way he talks, I don't know, it's just pure cricket. I'm in awe of his commentary. So we'll get to your question, Paul, after this one. Oh, here, we'll do it right now. Are cricketers paid less? Like Pat Cummins gets $3 million. That's just the salary of a trash player in the Premier League or La Liga. Compared to like soccer. But compared to rugby, that's like a ton. That's a ton of money. So it depends what sport you're talking about. You know, like rugby, if you make $1 million, that's like the tip top. So to see $3 million for like 2 months of work is like, whoa. And like if I made that money, I would be like, I'd be going crazy. Do you think cricketers make too much money, Jack or Utsav? I guess I go to
well, the game's come a long way since the early days.
Before my internet shows it again. Oh, it has.
Okay.
So let me just put up my point. It is that the amount of money the other players are getting are very less. Like outside India, the main players are getting a lot less money. So I guess money in cricket is very less, right? Deserve a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah, Jack, you want to add anything?
Yeah, I think times have changed, and cricketers are getting paid more and more, as many athletes are around the world. So it's just one of those things, really, that people will get paid as much as others. So we need to try and get that gap closer together between players getting paid more in countries that are not paying their players enough. So we can definitely improve in that area.
For sure. Yeah. I like to see more people being able to make a living off cricket. Like that's one of the reasons I don't like basketball players make too much money. Like Patrick Mahomes in the NFL makes like $500 million over 10 years. I think that's just an exorbitant amount of money. It's way too much. But it's good to see cricketers making a living off of it. So 3 million doesn't seem that much compared to like $500 million, so. Otis, 5 more questions, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I talked about this on the Doubly podcast and also on Boots Off in my podcast. So it's important to my childhood. That part in the movie where he hits the turtle, the red turtle, with a cricket bat. My earliest memory of cricket. There's a cricket bat. See? Casey Jones. Yes, Casey Jones. Oh, come on. Yeah, he was in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, so I talked about it. It's in like 4 videos, so I feel like it's fair game. Utsop says I talk about it too much, but we don't have too many American. What flag is this? Of what country? Oh, please be red. Okay. I thought they're gonna be white stars for a second. I'm like, oh no. New Zealand. Okay. So I know this. I had to learn this. Red stars, no star on the bottom here.
Yeah.
No big North Star here, and these are red. So
yeah,
I think that's really cool though. Union Jack in the upper left corner. We used to have that in the United States too. Who dis? I just realized that might be bold. It kind of gives it away because I copied and pasted. Yeah. Do you know who this is, Utsov? Oh, you're still on mute. The WPL is starting soon. And yeah, women's cricket. Which IPL team do you support? Oh, Dipto Kumar. This is my boy. Dipto, you got to get in this stream, man. Dipto Kumar is the guy who has helped me edit a lot of videos. So if you're giving me a shout out, you're probably giving him a shout out too. So Dipto Kumar, it's very great to have you here, brother. I support the Lucknow Super Giants. Is there a team that you support, Jack, for IPL at all?
Not really. I don't really have a team that I support in the IPL at all. So I just watch it and don't have a really team that I barrack for. So yeah, that's my IPL sort of alliances or allegiances.
Yeah. Oh, might be different. Then, okay, who is this YouTuber? Another great YouTuber. Given the questions to Jack, I love this. I want to hear his opinion on a lot of things. Yes, Jared Kimber. Yes. Do you listen to Jared Kimber at all? Jared Kimber podcasts or?
We interviewed him on the podcast a couple of years ago.
No way.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Before the Ashes in Australia, we interviewed him. Yeah, so I've spoken to him. He's not a bad guy, Jared.
Okay. It's like he's terrible. No. Great. Yeah. Again, like as a new fan, I listened to him and your podcast like a ton. Yeah, we could answer that later. It says, "Hey Jack, do you still enjoy World Cups or is it boring for you as an Oz win every time?" Yes. You win every single time.
It doesn't get boring. It was pretty good watching the final last year. But no, I still enjoy World Cups. If you're talking about the 50-over World Cup, yes. T20 World Cups, to an extent. I think most people feel that way as well. But, it's the pinnacle, to win a World Cup for your country. So, people remember World Cups forever. So I would hope that it's still enjoyed amongst everyone in the cricketing community, and I think it is. And we saw that in the World Cup last year in India. So long may it continue in the years to come.
Yeah, I agree. I think the 50 over World Cup is the pinnacle of the sport. I enjoyed it immensely, every second of it. Okay. And the T20, it seems, I don't know, cheaper is the word that comes to mind, but like, I don't know, not as prestigious. So yeah, every cricket World Cup is super important. Okay, cool. Utsap, are you here just to suffer? Okay. I don't know. His internet's all
Mind read will kill me.
World Cup heartbreaks last forever. They do, don't they? And I know that from the Rugby World Cup when Ireland lost to New Zealand. It still hurts. It hurts so bad. Last question. Who dis? Ian Morgan, Stuart Broad, James Anderson, and John Woodcock, an announcer. He's my favorite Irish person who doesn't play for Ireland. Ian Morgan, yes. Let's see who wins here, and then we'll go to some of your questions. Dibbly dobbling, número tres. Boots off in number 2, and in number 1 position, we have Deep. All right, Deep. I'm gonna record this. Put you on our official list of winners. You win a prize of absolutely nothing. So let me know how we can get that prize over to you. Awesome. Let's leave the site. Okay, cool. Okay, I got the last one here on geography, but let me ask a couple questions here. Do you still feel excited for the T20 World Cup is coming? I guess that's for you, Jack. Are you still excited for it?
Yeah. I like T20 cricket. I know there's a lot of hate against it.
Yeah.
I don't mind T20s, T20 World Cups. Some people think differently towards that. But no, I think it's going to be a good tournament in the Caribbean and the USA, and see what happens in June. Hopefully Australia can win another T20 World Cup like we did a few years ago in the UAE in 2021. So hopefully we can complete the set and, the T20 World Cup. So that'll be nice. We're playing some good cricket at the moment in that format. So bring it on. But, more teams and, it should be a good T20 World Cup this year.
Yeah. It reminds me of a lot like when United States started playing basketball with professional players in the Olympics. It was just like a dream team and they dominated every game. It just feels like Australia's like that. Sudeep, congratulations on the win. The T20 comes every other year, so kind of seems a little cheaper there. Let me actually ask you this question that I have you here. This one. So we had someone on a video comment this. He said he was shy, so I'm not going to include his name, but it says, you have a problem. While the Big Bash League is slowly clawing back and being a legit competition again, it's a novelty in Australia. More and more Aussie players are taking breaks from it and the IPL. Some give other series a chance, like Major League Cricket, South Africa 20, but in all, T20 cricket has always been seen as a laugh, not so serious and glorified backyard cricket in Australia. When it comes to white ball cricket, it's generally the consensus that we in Australia prefer ODI cricket over T20. More though, we tend to prefer red ball cricket over white. The Australian cricket fans will never accept T20 becoming dominant form of the game here ever, so it will not. What are your thoughts on that one? That comment right there.
He's right in that consensus. That's
Okay.
the general consensus towards T20 cricket in Australia. Given our rich history in Test cricket, people are proud of that, and people want Test cricket to continue and prosper. So you always see a lot of people watch Test cricket in the summer here in Australia, and a little bit less in T20s, whether it be the Big Bash or T20 internationals, which was the case when the West Indies were here recently. So that's the general consensus that many people have. People like ODIs in Australia. There's always been a big following for one-day cricket in Australia, along with Test matches as well. But since T20 cricket came in, people thought it was just a bit of a novelty, really, and that was the case when it first started.
Sure.
And people still refer to that to this day. So, yeah, he's made some interesting points there. But he's right with the consensus, definitely. And, the Big Bash is coming back. We saw some good crowds this summer.
Great.
But it's more of a family event, and it's more of a novelty, as he said there, because it's different to the IPL. It's not owned by any other business people or franchise owners.
Right.
It's owned by Cricket Australia. So you don't have that external ownership. So that's why it makes it a bit different to other leagues around the world. And it's more for families, more for family catering, sort of catering to them. And we saw families return and watch it. So you're always going to get two sides of the coin. People love it, people hate it. So that's just the way it is around the world in cricket when it comes to T20 cricket. You either hate it or you like it. And that's just the way it is.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I hope that's answered your question.
Oh, yes. I can't imagine bringing, a family to watch an ODI. Well, maybe, and staying there all day.
Yeah, you don't have to go. I've been to a few ODIs where you just go for the second innings during the nighttime period. You can do that. You don't have to watch the full game. So that's what one day cricket does. You can either, if you can't watch the first innings, you go and watch the second innings. In a test match, you don't have to be there all day. You can go, either in the first or second or third session. So you don't have to watch it all day like some people do. So you got those choices. So it can be quite flexible. Depends whether or not you're free to do it or not. So, but yeah, as a fan, you've got choices.
Yeah,
and you've got options.
It's great to have choices. Yeah. He does go on to say that any international cricket structure which does not include Australia has zero legitimacy as a format. I definitely agree with that. But he goes on to say, well, kind of a bunch of other things. I thought that was one of the best points. But do you think that teams like that focus on T20 cricket only eventually get worse? And do you think Australia's dominance, especially in 2023, 2024, is because they focus more on Test cricket and ODI cricket, which makes them better at every format of cricket? Basically, what I'm saying is, if you focus on Test cricket and ODI cricket, will that make you a better T20 cricketing country or team?
Not necessarily, because T20 cricket's a different game, specialist format now. If you're a good test player, it doesn't mean you're not a good T20 player, because it's very different. Same as a one-day player. If you're a good test player, then the skills that you've learned from test cricket will transfer over to one-day cricket, because it's very similar. It's like a mini test match. 50 overs is like a mini test match. We've seen that with the West Indies. They're focused more on T20 cricket because of their situation of not getting paid enough and all those dramas within the Caribbean. But countries go down that route because they don't make much money from test cricket or one-day cricket.
Right, yeah.
They have to try and, figure out what's the best for them at the moment. And for the West Indies, it's T20 cricket because, players go and play in these franchise leagues, and that's why they're good in T20 cricket, the West Indies. And they played pretty well against Australia recently in the series here. Even though they lost 2-1, they played some good cricket in between. But Australia were just too strong in the end and won the series 2-1. So you put more emphasis on Test cricket here in Australia. We do that because we value the Test format and the history that's gone behind it with Australia. Many of the great players, made their name in Test cricket.
Right.
You're remembered for what you did in Test cricket. No one remembers you in T20 cricket or what you did. They always remember you in Test cricket, like Don Bradman or Ricky Ponting or Shane Warne, what they did. So that's why Australia have done pretty well in Test cricket of late. The World Cup in India turned things around after a very shaky start. It depends on the country situation, financial wise and that. So as a cricketing community, as the ICC, need to look at these problems and acknowledge the problems, because we do have problems. They don't seem to want to help or acknowledge that.
Right.
And I've spoken to many people, as you know, with the Associate Cricket Series, and they tell me different reasonings behind that, and it's quite interesting, actually, especially when I speak to them off camera. They share some other things as well, which is a bit of an eye-opener. So the ICC and governing bodies and boards around the world can be a bit more proactive and better and look at the problems. T20 cricket is the way forward at the moment. It's the future. Many people would not want to hear that, but that's the case with these franchises. So how do we work together to make it work with Test cricket and T20 cricket? And at the moment we have a problem in international cricket with that. But you should always prioritize international cricket first. Then look at what happened with South Africa when they sent their seaside to New Zealand.
Right. Yes.
T20. And everyone kicked up a storm about that, and they said they should be banned and all that stuff. I wouldn't go to that far with South Africa because, we shouldn't ban them. They're not going to play much Test cricket in the years to come anyway. So, that's the thing. You don't want T20 cricket to take over per se, but it's starting to get towards that stage. If we don't do anything about it, it will become too much, and you can't stop once it's happened. You can't go back. So I think we just need to be proactive. We need to realize that all countries are in a different situation to others. Australia, India, and England can rely on their own. They don't need ICC handouts or funding. That money can be better used by countries like the West Indies. Well, actually, the West Indies aren't a country. They're a collection of islands that make up the West Indies. And South Africa and Bangladesh and Sri Lanka and all these countries that need money. And the same with the associate nations as well. With the current model of revenue, it's not quite, that equal. So I think we've got problems. We don't like to admit the problems and accept responsibility. And I think the ICC don't do that. So they can do better. But, Test cricket for everyone, you speak to everyone in cricket, they always say Test cricket is their number one format because they love it. Because it's the history of the game. It's the oldest form. It's the traditional form of the game. Yes, it is beautiful. And you got to do what you need to do to try and preserve it. Because if you don't, once it's gone, it's gone. You can't.
Right. It would be impossible to bring back, it seems like. Yeah.
So I hope that's answered your question in a sort of long-winded sort of way. But that's just the way I see it at the moment. But we need the administrators to do their job and good leadership. We need good leaders at the ICC. You need leaders to say yes and no. There's been a lot of yes saying and no, not saying no. There's been a lot of saying yes to some things. Yeah. And they can do better. And you expect that from a governing body like the ICC. They're not the most competent governing body going around. People will agree with that, and you hear that all the time amongst cricket fans. They say the ICC is, not doing their job. So clearly, they've got some problems they need to sort out, and the game of cricket has problems to sort out that we need to address. Otherwise, if we don't address the problems, then, as I said, it will be too late.
Right.
But cricket has always had a reluctance to help itself.
Right.
That's always been the case. It doesn't want to help itself sometimes. So, let's do it. But it's like talking to a brick wall. Nothing gets done. So us as fans, we can only talk on podcasts like this or other forums and discuss. But we need the stakeholders of the game to do their job, and they're not doing that. So that's the frustrating part. Hopefully they can.
It's like maintaining it for the countries who have it, but also introducing it to new countries is also a challenge. And so that kind of leads up to Utsav's questions. Do you think Test cricket will be or is a format for a few teams? Pakistan, South Africa, New Zealand don't seem to be very serious about it. And you also have Netherlands, who is very close to becoming a full member, and they said that they're not interested in Test format, if I understood what I read correctly on Reddit.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. Well, you hear players from Pakistan and South Africa and New Zealand. They speak highly of Test cricket. Even when Pakistan were out here in Australia, they said, we want to play Test cricket for Pakistan because, that's what we want to do. Same with South Africa, even though they sent their second 11 or third 11 or fourth 11.
Right.
New Zealand. And New Zealand, are a small cricketing country. As you would know, their main sport is rugby, really.
For sure.
Down the list. So, they still want to be a part of Test cricket. They want to do their part.
Right.
You mentioned the Netherlands there. I don't think we're going to see any new Test playing nations. I don't think that's not realistic. If we're honest, like with the Netherlands or the US or whatever, they're wanting to mainly focus on T20s and ODIs. That's the realistic approach.
Right.
And I think the ICC changed their conditions to be a full member. You don't have to play Test cricket. I think that's.
Oh, really? Oh, that's.
That always used to be the case, where to qualify as a full member, you had to have a Test playing, team or a first class system and all that stuff. I think I heard that from Bertus de Jong or something. He mentioned that they could change it from the ICC. So you can still be a full member and not play Test cricket.
Wow.
But in order to be a full member, you have to have the voting. The other members have to vote you in to do that. And the associate countries don't really have voting rights. It's all the full members, really.
Right.
So, that's a challenge. But let's see how it goes.
Right. I got a couple of questions here. I got so many questions. Sorry if I'm missing your questions. I will get to that later. Paul, I kind of got to your question. I don't know if you missed that, but yes, we'll get to that. Just want to let you guys know that we'll be doing the last Kahoot quiz in about 5 minutes. Just got carried away with these questions with Jack while we have him here. Let me see if there's Respect says, Jack, what's your thought on World Cup 23 final? If India, Australia is so good. If India would have won the toss, India would have won the match. I don't think so.
You never know.
Mm-hmm.
That's in hindsight. You never know. Australia they know how to, it's in the DNA. They know how to win finals. Yeah. You just saw the under-19 World Cup against India. They know how to win even from that age.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have made a difference anyway. I think the occasion, the pressure that India were under, they had a pretty good tournament up until the final, where they won 10 games in a row. And eventually you're going to lose a game here and there. And unfortunately, their bad game was in the final.
Right.
And Pat Cummins made a bold decision to bowl first, and it paid off. On another day, India probably would have scored 350 and it wouldn't have paid off. But it did. And, Pat Cummins is a genius after that. India just, they looked timid. They didn't really want to. Just the pressure. That's what pressure does. And especially in front of 100,000 people in that stadium in Ahmedabad. It does weigh on you. And Australia silenced the crowd, and they did. You could hear a pin drop. And it was a brilliant performance. Travis Head, he took an amazing catch to get rid of Rohit Sharma. That was a key pivotal moment in the final. Excellent catch, diving forward, full stretch. And then he scored that magnificent 100 in that partnership with Labuschagne in the run chase. It was remarkable. Watching it live myself and live streaming it on the podcast, which we did, was a wonderful moment. I've watched cricket for a very long time. I've seen Australia win World Cups, but probably this one will probably have to be well up there with, because it was in India. It was away from home. It was in India. Australia had a bad start to the tournament. They were shaky at the start, and then they came back and just did what they did. So it's definitely right up there. That's for sure.
They looked so good. Like they just had it planned out and knew what they were doing, where India kind of seemed unsure of where to go, how to present themselves in that final. Yeah. Well, speaking about countries, we're going to do the last quiz, geography, and this is very different. So you're going to have to order them and in terms of put them in order. So it's not just a straight up questions. So as we get this started, I will put the Kahoot stream here. Respect says, if I miss your questions, guys, I'm sorry. You can answer it again. You ask it again. Oops, I'm getting the questions away. No. Okay. Where's that one? There it is. Okay, hopefully no one saw that. Is opening bowling with Shami cost India in the match? Shami was lethal as a first change. Yeah. Hello, how are you? I'm under the water here. Training. Oh man, DK, man, you gotta come on with us next time. Dipto Kumar helps me edit a lot of videos, so I am in touch with him every day. He is he's very important to our channel here. So, thanks DK for the comment. It means a lot to me, man. You're always welcome to come on here. Yeah, we played bad. The 100,000 crowd went all silent after minor setbacks, a night to forget. Yeah. I knew Australia was gonna win. Yeah. Which team do you think will be in the top after the completion of this league too? Well, right now it's Nepal, India, and Namibia. Nepal, Namibia, and Netherlands, because they're the only three teams that have played. I don't know. It might be. I don't know. I'm very interested in this, but that's a deep question. I can't. My mind's on this Kahoot right now. Oh my gosh, we got so many people coming in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a different kind of quiz that I made. It's on geography. It's on geography. So how well do you know your geography? Things like that. No, Utaf, Rohit is not that dumb to bat first on rigged pitch. Oh, I don't think it was rigged. What do you mean by rigged? I think India lost fair and square. Please take all my questions. Okay, just keep knocking, keep going. Thank you, Educate. Will T10 be the fourth format of cricket? Jack, what do you think about that?
Well, there's been many different formats that have been created over the years in cricket. I can name them. Obviously, T10. You have Cricket Max, which was a format created in New Zealand many years ago. The Hong Kong Sixers back in the day. It was another format. Obviously, the 100 in recent times. Over in the West Indies, the 60. That's the format.
Yes, the 60, right. That's
So cricket's always had these different formats, and I don't know if it will. Many people dismiss that straight away with T10. Probably good to play with your friends or something in the park or something like that, but probably not in international cricket. So I don't see another format there with T10, even though they have that T10 league in Abu Dhabi.
That's a good one. And I think T10 is really good for like the European T10 league. I think it's great.
Yeah,
for like brand new teams to the game, or if you're a new fan to the game. So it's like a good like entry point. But that's only for like the really low associate nations. Work your way up.
Well, it's a good opportunity for them to, play some cricket and get better. But it often brings with some comedic effect from time to time watching those players in the European League.
Right.
But you have to have a good laugh.
Yes. Not to be taking everything. Yeah, there's a tendency to bat first, and all teams by bat second. Respect. It will ruin the value of either test or ODI format. Too many formats will become big. Yeah, I think 3 is like perfect. I think there's a struggle to keep ODI formats. You lost chasing. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're gonna get started in 1 minute. I'm just gonna step out and take care of something in 60 seconds. So is that okay? I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick. 60 seconds, guys. We'll be right back.
Whatever. To answer your question, what is the game? It's Kahoot, which is a quiz-based game where you can do quizzes, and that's what we're doing here. So if you want to take part, you're more than welcome to. Yes, the questions are based on cricket. Cricket related, of course. Test your knowledge on the game of cricket.
Oh, yeah. Usaf, don't talk about us. We are... okay. So many issues with my lungs. Okay. What is the... Yeah, we're playing Kahoot. Oh, shoot. This would have been helpful. Kahoot.it. You want to go to Kahoot.it. Put in the code, which is 1512839. There's so many opinions about how to make changes to the game. Educate says, so whatever. This is a Kahoot quiz. We'd love to have you. We could reduce 6-ball and over to 5-ball in order to reduce time length and make it more interesting.
That's what happened back in the day. We used to have 5-ball overs back in the real old days. Then it was 6, then it was 7, then it was 8.
Right.
And then, interesting fact, maybe you already know, Joey, but Australia was the last country to go from 8-ball overs to 6.
Yes.
The last country to do that in the 80s.
In the 80s, I did know about that.
There used to be long overs back in the day when there were 8-ball overs, but
that's
how the game of cricket was at different eras. So,
it's fascinating.
So it's quite an interesting fact, that one.
Yeah, that is.
Not a lot of people know, but it's good to know that you knew that.
Yes. The first ODI was in like 1975 or something. Was that 8 balls and over too? I know it was like
1971, yes. It was in Australia.
1971.
Australia versus England in Melbourne, 1971 was the first ODI.
Yeah.
Which were, I think, 8-ball overs, I think. Yeah. It would make sense if they were. But different countries had different playing conditions and different laws, which is the thing that you'll find out in cricket, especially learning about the history over the years, especially if you learn about the underarm and what happened there.
That's fascinating. Yeah, I have so much to learn, but it's I love it. Anybody else? Does anybody else want to join? Please send me a text because we're going to start in 60 seconds. Yeah, I don't want to get into like that. I'm sure it happens, but with the sandpaper and the ball and stuff. Cricket's biggest selling point is that there's more international sport compared to other sports, that rely on franchise club tournaments to make money, but not cricket. Which is the biggest domestic leagues are T20 leagues. I don't want to get into that point because I wanted to talk about the Marshall Cup and the viability as a domestic ODI competition. Let me just ask now since we have it. Oh, whatever. Okay, why can't I join? You can join. You absolutely can join. Go to Kahoot.it. Okay, so someone keeps coming and going. You go to Kahoot.it and then post in that pin. What are your thoughts about? Okay, cool. Thank you. What are your thoughts about the Marshall Cup? Because I noticed the crowds there are pretty.
Are you talking about the Marsh Cup?
The Marsh Cup. Sorry, the Marsh Cup. Marshall Cup.
Yeah. The low crowds.
Low crowds. Yeah.
That's always been the case. Domestic cricket around the world, that's always been the case.
Yeah.
Especially here in Australia. Look, it's domestic cricket, and you'll get some people that will watch. Not a lot. Back in the days,
it used to be crowded.
You would get loads of people because it was a different time. That was the only format that was available. Now you've got T20s.
Right.
And obviously different factors. People are busy. It's during the week. It's domestic cricket. It's not the international players. They don't play much national cricket. The international players don't play much domestic cricket because they're playing for their country.
Right.
Because of all those commitments. Same with the Sheffield Shield. It used to be massive, and all of a sudden now the crowds have dropped off. Same around all parts of the world, really, when it comes to domestic cricket. More so with 4-day cricket, first class cricket, and list day cricket, 1-day cricket. You get low crowds, and T20 domestic leagues and competitions, you get a bigger crowd because it's shorter and more convenient than the other two. Right. Which is sad in a way that
it is.
Not a lot of people, but that's just the sign of the times, unfortunately.
I don't see. I don't see a domestic competition being successful that's not T20 or under.
Yes, well, it's mainly there just to as a way to prepare players to play for Australia. Right. That's the purpose of the Sheffield Shield and the domestic 1-day competition, is to prepare players to be good at that particular format and to eventually play for Australia and represent in high honours. So that's what domestic cricket does, really. It's a pathway to be an international cricketer, really.
Yeah.
And even club cricket and below as well. Because anyone who's played the game and you're an international cricketer, you're all a club cricketer at the end of the day.
Right.
So,
based on a club team.
Pretty much.
Salam alaikum, Moin. Great to have you here from Qatar. Like to know more, leave a comment in one of my videos about cricket in Qatar. I know Qatar has been playing soccer with the North American teams in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. So we'd love to see you in cricket for sure. Great to have you here. Wow. Anybody watch the Ati Cup? Yes. I will get back to you on that one. I think I know what you're talking about. Yes. So we're going to get started here. Someone said I'm not able to join. Let me just show you real quick. So I'll just go here, share this one. So you're going to go to kahoot.it and you're going to type in the pin. Here, the pin is 1512839. So you're just going to go boom. You're going to type in Joey or whatever your name is. Don't type in Joey if your name's not Joey. Only type in Joey if your name is Joey. I think that's fair enough. And then that's how you join. Really fun. We'd love to have you.
Pretty simple.
Yeah,
Not
and
that
I'm going to get rid of
complicated.
that. There. Okay, we're going to start at the big stadium in Doha. Oh, yeah, dude. I think Qatar could be a really good cricketing country in the future. Yeah, okay, ready? We're going to start. All right. Cricket geography. You could join in late too. No problem with that. This is a puzzle. You got to put it in order. This is going to take a little bit of time. Put the countries in order from earliest appearance at the World Cup to the latest.
Ooh.
Oh,
Right. Okay.
a little bit different today. Let me know if it's a little bit slow on your phones. I could change it to make it a little bit faster. And I'm just going to sneak out and get some water. This one's going to take a while, but this is
Yeah, I thought I got the order mixed up. Yeah. You're on mute, Joey. You're on mute. Can't hear you.
okay. Here I'm blabbing away. Need a new microphone. Okay, put the winners of the Cricket World Cup in order from 1979 to 1922. This should be doable.
Well, it's a fairly straightforward one if you know.
Yeah. It's just how fast can you do it? That was Bermuda. Bermuda, Jamaica.
Yeah, they played in the 2007 World Cup.
Yeah.
Bermuda.
Or that catch from the big
Level
guy.
lock. Took that amazing catch.
Yes.
I think his nephew still plays for Bermuda. I think he plays there now.
Oh, wow. I saw them in the qualification with Canada. Utsof, coming for you, Mr. Khan. Okay, double points. Put these countries in order from highest Cricket World Cup winning percentage to the lowest. So which team has won the most amount of games, winning percentage, win to loss ratio, to the lowest? You think? I have regular questions too. Yes. Australia, India, that is West Indies, and England. Man, it's a tough one. Utsoff. Oh, Proteas. Who's Proteas? Write in the comment. That's a South African, right? Okay, this is
Proteus.
Proteus. This is the Proteus. This is the cricket flag of which country or country? They were in the Cricket World Cup, the first one. Okay. Proteus. South African accent is tough to pin down. East Africa, yes. And there were 3 countries, Kenya and Namibia, maybe. That's not East Africa.
I think Rhodesia.
Rhodesia, Kenya, yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinating. They should come back. How many sovereign states does West Indies have? Not talking about dependencies, not talking about territories. How many sovereign independent countries make up the West Indies? Again, territory like American Virgin Islands would not count. Just talking about countries like Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, completely independent countries. How many sovereign states does West Indies have in its total? I have receipts to back this up too. 10. Yes, it was 10. Don't ask me to name them all, but it's Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Anguilla. Yeah, all those. Okay. Nobody got that one. That was tough. Which country is the exact same country as its Olympic team? There's only one. Geography. Yeah, Zimbabwe. Because England is United Kingdom. Same thing with Scotland. And now Ireland as a cricket team plays the whole island of Ireland. Yeah, the sun never sets on the British Empire for sure. I think that's lovely how Ireland plays as a whole island. I love that. Utsoff, coming for you, Masuro Khan. Do not get comfortable. Which country has held its associate member status the longest? We have King Coley in full agreement. Okay, we have Denmark, United States, Fiji, or Argentina. I feel like I would have done really good on this quiz if I didn't know what the answers were. Fiji, yes. Everyone put America. Oh yeah, because Fiji has been an associate member since 1967, which is crazy. Argentina has been since 1975. And United States lost its membership and had to reapply. So, yeah. Nobody got it. Oh, Utsoff said make it really difficult. The English cricket team actually comprises England and what other country? I hope I used that verb correctly. Comprised is comprised of. Wales, yeah, it's technically England and Wales cricket team. When I learned about that, I was like, what?
Yep.
Yeah. Moin Ali, we have to do a video about Qatar. He says, I started watching cricket in 2020, the pandemic, and I went to United Arab Emirates to watch the 2021 T20 World Cup. Cricket is much more popular in Qatar nowadays, especially in Doha. Wow, that's so he says expats play. I think I will leave cricket after this quiz. No. Which of these countries is not an associate nation member? I love this gift. No, Utsaf, don't. It's not like soccer where it's like every team, has a member. Poland does not have any official cricket in its country. Oh, Diddly got it right. Poland, yes, Poland.
Yeah.
Wow. Really hard. Put these countries in order their earliest test match status.
Oh.
The earliest they've achieved test match status. I think this one is doable. The baggy greens player right there. Pretty.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
Tim Pang.
Oh wow, yeah. Any. Well, it's not just one answer or whatever. It's you got to put them in order. 15 seconds left. Ten seconds left. Ooh, nice. New York. Welcome, welcome. Yes, it was Australia and then India. I think that was doable. Bangladesh,
Bangladesh and Ireland.
and Ireland. Yeah, everyone knows Ireland's the last one. I feel like
Back in 2017.
2017 with Afghanistan. Yeah. Yep. That was pretty fun. I wish I could brag about breaching GABA, but Cummins shut me up on 1911. Yeah. Yeah, there wants to do. Which of the following countries was never expelled by the International Cricket Council? This one country was not expelled by the International Cricket Council. It said no mas. You're ousted. Yeah, Malaysia. Yep, Malaysia. Russia's obviously expelled for reasons. Okay, wow. Dibbly Dobbly's on fire. Masood Khan. Do not get comfortable. Yep. Russia's still expelled. Yeah, rightfully so. Which of the following countries' women's team has temporary ODI status? Guys getting ready for the WPL. I needed to include more women in my quizzes. I could play more rounds, Shane. That's it. Oh, I see. She's cool with it. Thailand does have Thailand's that one team where the women are much better than the men, which I love.
Yes. Yeah.
Thailand and like Brazil. Utsaf. Don't you dare say you're gonna play soccer, watch more soccer than cricket. And we hear that blasphemy. When was South Africa's first appearance in a Cricket World Cup? Proteas.
Yep,
Yes, 1992 because of apartheid. Yep. Same thing with rugby. Yeah. Interesting history. Very close, guys. Which country doesn't have a win percentage of 0% at the Cricket World Cup? Shan Kishan. No. Wow. I can't put that comment right there because it's going to block the answers. Canada, Namibia, Bermuda, or Scotland? Eldon, Scotland is free. Yeah, Canada won a match, I think. Other teams have not won any matches at the Cricket World Cup. I thought that was interesting. Moeen says, I went to the Golf T20 Championship. It was cut off there. Great crowds. Cool. I never really got into Namibia. Oh wow, it's a two-person race. Okay, this is double points. Yep, Canada beat Kenya. Can you dig that? Put these countries in order of their first appearance in the T20 World Cup to the last. Yeah, this is tough. We have Netherlands on top, and then Scotland, and then Hong Kong, and Papua New Guinea. Tell them Scotland is free. I'm excited to see Papua New Guinea in the T20 World Cup. That's the one good thing about the T20 World Cup. You get to see a lot of teams you don't normally see.
Yep.
Yeah. I have powers. Who's saying I don't have powers? Scotland, Netherlands, Hong Kong, and Papua New Guinea. Yes. Oh man, let me think. Let me ponder this one. Masood Khan. Nobody can beat him. Utsov. Come on. 5 more questions. Which country will not be debuting at the 2024 T20 World Cup? Dude, I've never had someone from a different planet. I've never had someone from a different planet on the stream. Thanks for coming. What's the cricket situation there? Hong Kong. Yeah, I thought that was an easy one. Come on, you're not like following Uganda? Uganda's there. That's gonna be my favorite team. Someone needs to stop Masuro Khan. 4 questions left. Cuatro, 17, 18, 19, 20. Double points. Put the countries in orders from highest T20 World Cup winning percentage to lowest. 4 questions. Yeah. Who is the best player from Pluto? Dude, I don't even know any players from Pluto. Do they have like ICC regulation pitches there, or how do you get grass on the field with sub?
Well, when I think of
100
Pluto, I
people?
think of Goofy.
Goofy.
Yeah. His dog, Pluto.
Oh, the dog, Pluto.
His name, Pluto, yeah.
They're just beating up. David Goggins. 4 left. Oh, wow. You guys got that right. Wow. India, England, Scotland, and Kenya. Yeah, so they speak English. What language do they speak on Pluto? We're just going to keep pretending like it's real. They speak English everywhere, including Pluto. Put these countries in order from earliest to latest country to host the World Cup, the T20 World Cup. So the first country to host the World Cup, T20, and to the last. We have Sri Lanka, West Indies, South Africa, and England. Jolly old England. Good. I don't even know that language. I'm a linguist. Okay, 2 seconds left. Quick. Boom. South Africa, England, West Indies, and Sri Lanka. Is Khan coming down? Oh, dude. Someone needs to stop this guy. Utsov. Okay, 2 more questions left. Which country from West Indies cricket is located in South America? Do the life, boy. Moeen asking great questions. I appreciate that. Some investigative journalism. Guyana. Nice. Masur Khan. No one's going to beat this guy. Australia in the winning World Cup by winning too much. Last question. I gotta put that one in there. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, you probably got that one wrong on purpose. Okay, let's see who the winners are. Dibbly Dobbly in 3rd place. Utsov Chandak. And number 1, Masur Khan. Good job, man. Let me take a note of this one. Sudeep and Asik came in 4th and 5th. Oh, that went away. How did I take a note of this one? Nice job, guys. All right, cool. I think someone had a question if we were gonna do more, but I think that's good. Masur was too good. Yes. Oh, that was you? Nice. Respect to you. Well, I could say he's a winner. Yeah. So since we got you here, any more questions for Dibbly Dobbly? If Jack from Dibbly Dobbly Podcast, let me put your podcast in there. One more. Oh, let me check. Are you good for maybe one more? I didn't make this one though. I have a
Yeah,
very
okay. I'd be happy to do another one.
Get Kahoot.com. I got a little carried away in the Australia thing. Sorry. But trying to be funny. So I have an Australia-centric quick cricket quiz. Again, I found that one. Yeah, let's do that one because you're here. Time to win. Okay, it's going to be Australia-centric. In terms of Big Bash League.
Deliver.
Cool. I'm going to do that one. They're hard to find really good quizzes, and sometimes they're like, who plays for this team? And the quiz is from like 2016.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost done. Okay, let's fire up this bad boy.
You're on mute again. We can't hear you.
I just barely move my. There we go.
Yeah.
Wish I could show you this microphone. My daughter started playing with it one day and it just never worked the same. Okay, let me share this. Share my screen. Okay, Australia-centric cricket quiz. Big Bash League. Test cricket. What here? This is gonna be the last one. Is that shared? Okay, cool. I am going to watch it in New York. What's up, Ricky? There's too many sports. Like you can't just be a new sport and just expect to dominate the market, you know? It takes time. Dude, we get so many people so fast. Let me guess I'm muted again. Nope. is the greatest finisher. He finishes one team. Yeah. I think Pakistan's better in T20. Ricky says, what country do you belong to, Jack?
Australia,
Australia, of
the
course.
land of down under.
Down under. Of course. All right, 8 people. I guess we'll go 2 to 4 minutes. Let's see. Shane, are you in this? Because you were about IPL. I did one about IPL the first time we did it, but I can only do what I find unless I make it. In the United States, man of crazies. Dude, we're getting a lot of new people in here. Boots off. We need a victory. We've getting a lot of excuses, but no wins today. Oh, why is cricket not popular like in India and Australia? I don't know. It seems pretty popular in Australia.
Yeah, people still go and watch, turn up. I guess, people lose interest after a while, and go away from the game, then come back. It's still pretty popular. People still play and talk about cricket, so it's not diminishing by any means.
How many Cricket World Cup tickets have you got? 0 so far. They haven't emailed me back about the cricket tickets. Yeah, I don't know. Let me check my email. I applied for them, but I didn't get any. I'll have to check after this. Oh, that's gonna make me so angry if I don't get them. I don't know why I didn't get an email back. I'll log in. Because I'm gonna go regardless if I get tickets or not. I think I should be able to get tickets. Shane's from New York. Got a fellow Yank here. Oh, you didn't get them? How could you not get them? Oh, this is worrying me. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I got any email. I shouldn't do this right on the stream, but let me just check real quick. Oh yeah, it says I was unsuccessful. Oh, let me just read that real quick. Oh, I mean, I'll have to find another way. Sometimes this can be a good thing. It says your ticket ballot application was unsuccessful. Due to phenomenal demand, many of the games were oversubscribed, but no need to fear. There's still a chance to miss this unmissable event. Oops. General sale coming in the coming weeks. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't have enough tickets, but
yeah, they got to accommodate everyone who wants to go. So
yeah,
they got to do it by other ways. So
yeah,
you'll get a chance to go and watch a game or two.
Yeah, I applied for 3 or 4 games in New York. It was going to be a really hard to get there anyway. I live in Washington, D.C., so it's like a 5-6 hour drive.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cry, so I don't know if anybody has that question. Okay, anyone else in the game, text me. We got 11 people in. This is the Australia-centric quiz. I did not make it. Why are more native players in the team at better performance than immigrant players? Are you talking about which team? I have a feeling that United States is winning against Pakistan. Okay. Not going to happen, but we need to know who is on our team to start. That would be a start. Oh, Nepal. Than immigrant players. I don't know. Nepal seems to do really well. I know Netherlands has a couple of immigrant players. I don't know how you term that. Netherlands is really good too. Proteus is back. Okay, OJ says start, and I have to abide by OJ's command. Okay, anybody, 60 seconds. Text me if you're trying to get in. I'll let your boy. Yeah, I don't know about that. I know I really like the USA U19 team. So you had a lot of boys from there. Oh, 13 people and any more? 13 people. The USA U19 team had a lot of players born in the United States and who grew up and they're playing in minor league cricket. So they call me Baby Kangaroo because that's a Joey. Kangaroos are scary. Yes, all my tickets were declined. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that, Utsap, because India is in a group with the United States, so that's probably good for me. Yes, I made a Discord. Can somebody put the link for the Discord in there? I will go as a reporter for sure, and we could do live streams, hopefully with Dobbly podcast and Utsap Chandak's podcast. Also with Nishankar TV. Jack, why do Aussie players have ICC trophy blood mindset? Everyone lose before them in the finals.
That's it's just in the DNA. It's just in the DNA of the Australian cricket team. They just know how to win big moments in finals, in tournaments. It's always been the case. So
yeah,
can't really put one thing on it, but we just tend to do better in those high pressure situations than other teams.
Yeah. Oh, well, here. Okay, I'll show this. Yeah, they are so good. I'll share this one thing and then we'll get started. And then I'll have to go after this one. Where is this? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll share this one. Oh, that's cool. Is that a body double right there? Someone says I look like Stephen Fleming. I don't think I look like him. I don't know.
Well, it's similar in some.
Similar. Yes. Okay.
Maybe
Let's
it's a relative or cousin of Stephen Fleming.
Yeah. Whoa! I'm seeing a bunch of changes. DIE. Carol, the names here. Okay, we're gonna get started in 10 seconds, and I'll read some of these comments out. This exposed for. I'm a bit chubbier. Yes. Like I said, I'm taking a medication that makes my face kind of round. So. Australia-centric quiz. I named it, but I didn't make anything of it, so there's going to be no stupid questions in there. Which Australian player scored a century in the 2014-2015 Australia versus India tests? David Warner, James Faulkner, Steve Smith, or Ryan Harris? Let me get that Discord server for you, boss. Discord makes me feel old. I don't understand it. There we go. Stephen Smith. Oh, don't put the answers in the text. Yeah. Ricky, don't put it in the text, Ricky. Which former cricket player was on the I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here challenge?
Oh, yes.
Okay, this is a TV show. Guys, if anyone beats Jack, it'll be a very good accomplishment. No worries. I just don't answer here. I'm finishing, okay? You coming for me? getting close. Okay, tell mom I'll be finished soon. Okay, Shane Warren. Wow. Nice. 6 people got it. Oh, Mr. Dibbs is in the lead. Okay, 32 questions total. Yeah, you can come here and look. Which bowler was the leading wicket taker for the 2015-2016 Big Bash League? One of my favorite competitions. 32 questions, but let's see. I should be joining this and doing this. Clint McKay. Wow. Oh, Utap, how do you get like so good on these ones? The late, great. Okay. Which IPL team won last year's IPL championship trophy? Oh my gosh. This is 2016. I should have deleted this one. I'm sorry. Let me verify that. Oh, this is not fair. Oh, I don't even know what year. I'll have to skip these next time. Mumbai Indians. So I just can't even tell what year because they win it all the time.
Yeah.
That's not fair. All right, well, consider that lucky. Yeah, we all knew that, Utsaf. Who is the leading run scorer in the ICC Cricket World Cup of all time as for 2016? I don't know if that's a hint right there. Tell your mom that, okay, baby? Mariana. Utsaf Baya. Sachin Tendulkar. Yes. The great Sachin. Everyone got that one. Correct. Woo. In what year did Australia win their 3rd consecutive ICC World Cup victory? Torturing us. That's yeah. You could tell which ones are the easier ones because it goes so fast. Okay, respect. Let's get higher up there. Respect. 5th place is not good enough. Who was the leading run scorer of the 2015-16 Big Bash League? $32 questions. Don't talk about tickets. I'm heartbroken. Chris Lynn. Wow, 9 people got that. How do you know? That's crazy. Question 8. David Warner plays for which Big Bash team in 2016? 32 questions. The Sydney Sixers are my team, by the way. That's the second.
Yeah, so I go for the Adelaide Strikers.
Oh yeah.
PBL.
Oh yeah. That makes sense. From Adelaide. Sydney Thunder. Feel the thunder. Oh, Utsaf. Utsaf is taking his rightful place in 1st place. What is the name of the Perth Scorchers mascot? Oh, that's a good question. That's a very good question. Sachin Tendulkar is the mascot. Oh, Blaze. Everyone got that right except for one. Wow.
Yeah.
How do you know that? Okay. Remember, guys, the faster you answer, the better. What is the Melbourne Stars' home ground? I feel like this should be self-explanatory, unless it's not what I think it is. Etihad Stadium, right? Oh, okay. Melbourne Cricket Ground. Of course. I want to go to Melbourne. They have an NRL team there, too. Mitchell Stark plays for which Big Bash team in 2016? 2016. I don't know if he switched.
No, he's still committed to the club.
Still committed? Oh, I love that. I love when players stay for the same domestic team. The Sydney Sixers. How do I not know that? Okay, that's my team. Dibbly Dobbly. Okay, yes. Guys, anyone who could knock him down has earned our respect. Utsov. Third place is not good enough. Utsov. Which South African player scored a hat trick in the game against Sri Lanka in 2016? And it might be that guy. Sometimes I feel like these quizzes are a little bit better than mine. JP Dumini. Was that his picture? Is this his picture?
Yes, that's JP Dumini. Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay, that makes you feel better. Gives you a little bit of a hint. The Big Bash League is sponsored by which fast food restaurant from the United States? Yes, KFC. They have KFC, Taco Bell here in the United States. I always go to Taco Bell though. George Bailey plays for which Big Bash team? 2016.
Well, he's retired now, George Bailey. He's now an Australian selector.
Oh, okay.
So he's retired now.
And it's a little bit up in years. No idea. Wow, 7 people got it right. Hobart Hurricanes.
He's from Hobart, so he played for them.
Wow, that's cool. Utsoff in second place. The Sydney Thunder won the Big Bash League 05, but who did they beat? Oof, that's a good question. Is that the 5th Big Bash League tournament or in 2005? Melbourne Stars. Nice. Oh, great question. Great question. No clue. You need to get a clue. What's up? Come on. Which movie characters made an appearance at Game 3 of India-Australia T20 series? Easy Jones. Seriously? I gotta look that up.
Alvin and the Chipmunks. You're on mute, Joey. Mute again. Unmute yourself.
They got $1 for every time you guys said that. I'd be making money in a really weird way. Which former Australian cricket player is now the coach of the Australian team?
Obviously, this was back in 2016.
Yeah.
Well, the current coach is Andrew McDonald, and obviously he's not there. So that's
Right. Darren Lehman.
Darren,
Yes.
yes.
That was around 2015, 16-ish. Yeah. Okay. Darren Lehman. Okay. Dibbly. Which of these players does not play for the Sydney Thunder as per 2015-2016? Usman Khawaja, Shane Watson, Adam Voges, or Jacques Callis? Adam Voges.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Utsoff, you've fallen. You have fallen and you can't get up. Okay. Who is the captain of the Sydney Sixers? I know this one. One of my favorite Australian players.
He performed pretty well in the finals this season.
Yeah, he did. He doesn't play for the Australian team though, really.
Yeah,
I really like, and he played for Washington Freedom, so I was like, perfect. Yeah, he's one of the first players I knew about. Okay, 13 questions left. Adam Finch plays for which Big Bash team? Not like flying with a broom, which.
Well, he's retired now, Aaron Finch, so he's retired.
Okay,
this summer.
Oh, this is perfect to have you here so you give context.
So captain the team in question.
Yes, Melbourne Renegades. That's a cool name. Melbourne seems like a really, really good sports city. Like,
yeah, it is. It's the sporting capital of Australia.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
The NRL team, AFL team, AFL teams. In this cricketer, I can do a 50-50 on this one. Oh, that's Moises Enriquez? Really? Oh, yeah, I guess that is. Yeah. He looks young in that picture. Dude, Jack is running away with this.
You know, I should be able to win. So
yeah.
Pressure on me.
Well, yeah, I know. If you do really poorly, name this cricketer.
That's a straightforward one.
Yeah.
One of my childhood heroes, he was.
Oh, really? Okay, I have to write this one down.
Wonderful cricketer. Yeah, Mr. Cricket, Michael Hussey.
Right, Mike Hussey. Okay. We'll have to look into him. Look into this guy. Utsoff, second place. Shane in third from New York. OJ and Asset. 4 players have an answer streak of 4. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's see who can get into the final 2 places.
Perfect question for me.
Yes. Oh, yes. Which West Indies player plays for the Adelaide Strikers as per the mid-2010s? Dwayne Bravo, Chris Gale, Andre Russell, or Kyron Pollard?
Yeah, Kyron Pollard.
Kyron Pollard. Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. He plays for Mumbai Indians, New York. Name this cricketer. That is too easy. Okay, that was so fast. How could you not get that right? Okay. Name this cricketer. A little bit harder. I know this one. No. Were you knowing, Shane? Oh, the question. Yeah, you're in third place. If you could knock Utsoff out of second place, that'd be fun. Brad Hodge captains which Big Bash team? WHICH.
Yeah, I should know this one as well.
Oh yeah, okay. Rajasthani Royals jersey. Adelaide Strikers. Oh wow, that's a cool name for a team too. Oh man, no one's gonna catch him. Shane, can Shane catch up to Utsoff? Utsoff. Can't blame your internet for this one. 27, 28, 29, 33, 132. 6 questions left.
Yeah. Oh, that's a straightforward one.
Yep. I think it is. Oh, it's James Pattinson. Okay. I think it was the top 2 at least. Not Kyron Pollard or Dwayne Bravo. I knew that. Okay, Utsoff, you're hanging by a thread. There is no try. Do or do not do.
Battle for second. No one can catch me. Miles in front, obviously, but battle for second and third.
Yep. No one's catching dibbly dobbly, but There is
Yeah,
no
sorry.
try.
Sorry,
You
guys.
do or do not do. No,
That
this
one's
was
not-
inevitable. Me and Utsep were saying how we love the Big Bash League's colors of their uniforms. It's a really nice color.
Well, it's a Brisbane Heat jersey that he's wearing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We specifically called out that one too. You would
Yeah,
expect
Joe
it to be like red. Yeah, Joe Burns. Oh, he plays for the
Australia.
Yeah, he plays for the Heat too, which is perfect because his name's Burns. So,
and they won the Big Bash this season.
oh yes, that was a lopsided game. I saw that final. Travis Head plays for which Big Bash team?
Yeah,
Orchards, Strikers, Sixers, or Heat? Are you playing this, Ricky? Adelaide Strikers.
Yeah, let's Strikers. Travis Head.
I like that. I like these quizzes because I can learn stuff too. If I don't make them. About a 200-point difference, and then there's a battle for 4th and 5th place. About a 100-point difference between OJ and Asset. Asset used to be in first place.
Just miles ahead.
Yeah. Goalkeeper Joe Hart used to play cricket. Nino say.
I wouldn't say I've heard of him before.
Yeah.
Complete guess. I don't know. Oh, well, I can afford to get an answer wrong, because
Oh yes, yeah. You're pretty much comfortably in the lead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's kind of making it a little bit more interesting. Methapolis has a streak of 9. Don't see you on the board here, but that's cool to see. 2 more questions. What is the name of the Australian first class cricket competition that I said incorrectly earlier today? Or no, that's a different one.
Yeah, that was the one day.
John. Oh, first class, of course.
First class.
Yeah. Sheffield Shield. Yep. That pretty much solidifies your place. And also Utsav's place in 2nd place. Wow. Who won the Sheffield Shield in 2015? You're really good at Utsav too. That's his respect for that, man. Yes, Speed Blitz Blues. Okay,
Yeah, New South Wales. That's New South Wales. Yeah.
Oh wow. So they have like team names like that, even in a
Yeah. So the Sea Bank Rangers is Victoria, and then obviously you have Queensland, and then the West End Redbacks is South Australia.
Wow.
And the Speed Blitz Blues is the sponsorship name, but it's New South Wales. So yeah.
Still, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, whatever you can do to get sponsorships. You can't beat an odds at a quiz about Australia. Yeah, that's true.
Well, I had to win.
Yeah.
So I had to win. So yeah.
It was inevitable, right? I record these. I'll put them in my list, the Hall of Fame list here. Where is it? Oh no. Kahoot winners. Okay, I'll put that on my list here, guys. Make sure you go to Jack's podcast, the dobblypodcast. I got a skedaddle here. I could be on here all day. Yeah, Utsav, you didn't win at all today, mate. What's up with that? Yeah, India versus Aussie. Even they win on a quiz show. Well, it's about Australia, so yeah. Bro, do you think my comment about I guess we'll do this last thing, and then I got a vamoose, dude. Which one was it? This one. I guess I look like him. This one, right? And I'm gonna go here. He says, if cricket needs to survive. Oh yeah, thanks for coming. I pinned it. Yeah, this one. Okay. If cricket needs to survive, Test cricket must only be played between India, England, and Australia because they have the most Test cricket fans to play quality test. ODI must be only in the World Cup and rename it to a 10 Nations Cup. I can't rename it though. T20 must be the main focus. T20 leagues must be played throughout the year, January 25th to December 25th. A player can only play one league per season. T20 World Cup must have 24 to 32 teams with continental qualifiers. Champions League T20 must be played. They need to start a World Premier League with the best teams from 20 different countries. And Chill Gamer says, just say that you want a football type structure. Soccer. Okay, I'm obviously a pain in the butt. So what do you think about this while we have you here, Jack?
Some interesting points that were made there. I think you want to have as many countries playing Test cricket out of the 12 at the moment. But obviously India, England, Australia, obviously the big three, of course. But they can do more to help out Test cricket. In terms of the One-Day World Cup, 10 teams. Well, it's back out to 14 for the next World Cup in 2027. So I think it's been 10 for the last two editions, 2019, 2023. So I think we need to extend that as much as we can. T20 World Cup being the main format and World Cup. Well, I don't think a lot of people will agree with that one for obvious reasons. T20 leagues to be played in a certain window, yes. Well, we probably need to work out a better system than we have now with that.
Yeah.
About players playing one league per season, there's been talks about caps on how many games players can play for a T20 franchise or league. So we see where that goes. T20 World Cup having 24 to 32 teams. Yeah. More teams, the better. Champions League. That's a blast from the past. Yeah, I don't know if it will come back or not. It seemed pretty defunct now. I don't think anyone would want to resurrect it. Not sure about that one. And a World Premier League with 20 countries. Interesting. Maybe that could be something to be considered, maybe. So some interesting points that have been raised there. So definitely you can look at, improving the game more. So we can always make cricket better.
Yeah.
And people have different ideas and different ways of going about it, which makes cricket unique in a way that everyone has a different perspective on it. So
right.
So it's some interesting points there. No doubt will create a lot of discussion and debate, no doubt.
Yeah. Right. I think it's a lot impractical. Obviously, the one thing I agree is that T20 will be the main focus, whether it's right or wrong, whether you want it or not, just for more practical purposes. So yeah. But good points. Yeah, they got into a big argument on the podcast. So, I thought, or the YouTube video. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. I gotta run. Thanks, guys, for coming to the live show. Thank you so much, Jack, for sharing this time with us. Your expertise, your knowledge. Make sure to check out Jack's podcast, the dobblypodcast. I was on there last week. It was so much fun. And there's a lot of new guests here every week. Most recently with Mike Howard. So I have to listen to that last one. So yeah, check it out. And yeah, anything else before we go?
No, thanks for having me. It's been great fun. And thanks everyone for joining us and talking about cricket. It's been fantastic.
Very good. Always a good time talking about cricket. So we'll see you guys on the next podcast. And that's all we got for now. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.